Well, it turns out the retirement savings crisis is on, and apparently more and more Americans cannot afford to stop working because of it. We spoke with Monika Hengesbach about that. She is an enrolled agent, tax saving expert, and CEO at Decision Financial Services in Southlake. We talked to her about what's going on.
A lot of companies are no longer offering 401ks or simple IRAs, and if they do, they're not matching to those. So employees are least likely to start contributing to these retirement plans.
How common is it now to not be offered anything, Monika?
It's actually extremely common because businesses themselves can't afford to provide this type of plans for their employees. So they just don't offer it because they're trying to offer health insurance or some other type of benefit for their employees.
This kind of leads into my next question because I don't know how long this has been going on, but for a long, long time, that was one of the things, incentives, if you will, that would attract a qualified employee. We're going to talk about benefits, like you mentioned, and also retirement. You're saying that's gone. How many years has this been relevant?
For the I think it's the Gen Xers that are looking at retirement, they're the ones that are finding out that they didn't put enough away into retirement, and they're looking at the history, and it turns out their companies didn't offer it, or there was gaps in employment. And so that, I think, is everyone that was born 1965 up. It's been going on for quite some time.
So it's incumbent upon each employee then, is what you're saying, to take a look. If you're offered, you would know, but if you're not, you're saying that you have to take that responsibility yourself to somehow figure out a way to save for your own retirement, right?
Yes, definitely. I think that every employee or every person should take a look at, if their company's not offering it, then contribute to their own IRA, traditional IRA or Roth IRA, or research banks. CDs are still offering 5% interest rates, and start on their own to start saving money towards their retirement.
All right, best course of action for someone who does not have a retirement package through their work. You had mentioned some options, but what would be the very first thing you would recommend someone do if they're starting their retirement planning? They're young, but they're probably not as young as they wish they would have been when they started.
I recommend that they take a look at their expenses, start cutting things that are unnecessary, and with that extra residual income, start to work on paying off high-interest credit cards. I recommend them starting to automate savings, put away $50 to $100 automatically from their paycheck into a savings account. And then finally, I have them look at their Social Security benefits, see how much money they're going to get if they retire at 62 versus the full retirement age at 67 and a half. And then determine what they need to live off so they can start planning accordingly.
Monika Hengesbach, we appreciate your time, CEO at Decision Financial Services in Southlake. As always, thank you for being with us on WBAP this morning, Monika.
Thank you for having me.